Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be setting up my F1 24 career mode, where I'm basically going to be starting up my journey in F1, in Ferrari, suited up in red, ready to go. We're going to do one weekend every real life weekend, unless I can't stream for some reason. First live stream is today, 3 p.m, but for now, we're just going to be setting it all up, ready for the live stream, so as soon as we get in, we can start the weekend, and we can start practice and hopefully go on and win the first race of the season. Let's start. So we're going to go to driver career, and I'm going to start a new career. And we're not going to start in F2 because I really struggle to drive F2 cars, because I'm just so used to the high downforce of these F1 cars. We're going to do... It's annoying how you can't move around like these dates or anything, so we're just going to have to go with full season here. We're going to do our custom settings. So these are the assists that I use. I use racing line because I need to know my braking points. And also when you're doing track acclimatization in practice, I like to have the racing line visible so that I know where to go. Or not even that, it's just when one of the development boost goals is to stay on the racing line. Obviously, I have a different racing line to the one that's in the game, so I like to keep it on, just in case I mess up. Pit assist, I usually keep this on, not because I'm bad, I can drive without it, it's just, it gives you a bit of an advantage compared to not having it on, because it gives you the best pit entry possible, and it reduces the chance of a mistake. But yeah, those are my assists. AI difficulty, we're going to set it to 105. I feel like that's a good challenge. On some tracks I'm going to destroy the AI, on other tracks I'm really going to struggle, so it's a good mix. We're going to do full practice, full qualifying, and medium race. So practice, we're just going to probably get everything done in practice 1, and then quickly flick through practice 2 and 3 using quick practice. And then we're going to go to qualifying, and it's going to make things a bit more interesting, because then we can be like, oh, who's out in Q1, who's out in Q2, who's out in Q3, and so on. And then the race is 35%, because I don't want it to feel way too long, and I want it to be exciting instead of just boring. So that is this weekend structure. Onto weather, forecast accuracy, we want it to be approximate. Career settings, driver moves are on, R&D management on, resource rate default. Fault frequency, we want it to be standards, because again, I want this to be a bit more interesting. I don't want it to be like really predictable. Rules and flags on, corner cutting, I always keep it on strict. Park firmate, yes, always. Pit stop experience, immersive. Safety car, standard. Safety car experience, immersive. Formation lap on, formation lap experience, immersive, and red flags, standard. Flashbacks, I like to keep them on. One, because I'm not the best at this game, and two, because, like, if you ever have an error with your PC, like, for example, the game just randomly, like, the screen flashes and you can't see anything, so you just drive into a wall. You need flashbacks so that if there's ever an error, you can quickly go back and fix it, otherwise you're going to have to restart your whole race. So you should always keep flashbacks on, it's a no-brainer. Surface type, realistic. Low fuel mode is going to be hard. Race starts are going to be manual. Tire temperature, surface, and carcass. Pit lane tire sim on. I'm not really sure what that does, to be honest. It says allows you to prevent tire temperature changes from occurring when in the pit lane. I'm not actually sure. Car damage simulation, I always keep it on that. Car damage rate simulation, yep. Collisions on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's confirm our settings. And now we're going to customize our driver. So originally for this career mode, what I had planned was that I was going to do Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari in 2025. But then I came into two errors which really just would have made it too boring to watch. One was you can't customize the calendar for some reason, like they just block you from doing it in the game. So I'd have to make my own sort of. I'd have to make a 16 race season if I wanted to customize it. Otherwise I have to use the 2024 season calendar. So that was a bit annoying. And the second problem was, if I can't just start Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari, I have to do one season in Mercedes, and then go to Ferrari, which is also kind of annoying. So I decided, you know what, let's just start fresh as myself. I'm gonna make my own driver. And here I am. That is me. There we go. Country, region, obviously, we've got to go for India. Name, I think the best thing to do is this. So that's our first name, and that is our second name. Initials, let's do BTR, BhavTech-Racing. There we are. Cool. Audio name, this is always a very hard decision, because like, these are such hard to choose. I could call myself Bombshell. I'm not sure I want to do that. I could be DeVries. I could be Epiphany. I could be Golden Boy. Grim Reaper. Iceman. I might actually go with Iceman, you know. So far I'm thinking Iceman. Oh, hold on. Yes, that is the one. Let's listen.
Kumar.
Yes, that is the one. That is the one. Driver number. I know my number. It is 74. Have to go with that. There is our driver. Helmet and emotes. Helmet, I'm going to make my own color scheme. I have exactly what I want in mind. We're going to light up the old saturation. The next thing is going to be the blue action. I think that's good. I think that's good. And then last thing is just going to be black. There's our color scheme. Looks pretty cool. Podium emotes, we've only got one.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
That sounds like George Russell, so I think I want to go with this. Or we could go with this.
Woo-hoo! Yes, 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 guys, yes!
Nah. We gotta go with the George Russell, because it sounds like him. Do we go in the Mercedes Driver Academy? Do we go in the Ferrari? Do I want to start in a junior team, or do I want to go straight to a top team? I think I want to go straight to a top team, because I often find that the junior teams, you have to work so hard. And I've got failures on as well. And then it's really, really difficult to go from a junior team to a top team in the game. So I think we're going to start in the top team. Obviously, we're starting at Ferrari because that's where Lewis Hamilton's going. And I'm going to be a Ferrari fan in just a few days' time. So Ferrari, there we go. Let's advance.
We'll be working closely together to get you the best deal possible. So, decision time. Who will you drive for this season? Tough choice, I know. On this screen, you can view all the available teams and view some information about them to help you make a choice. Here, you can check out the basic information covering their principal, HQ, and vehicle information. Opposite this, you can see the current performance of this team compared to the rest of the field. This performance will change, depending on your success with development during the coming seasons. Recognition is a system that the team will use to determine how much R&D responsibility you were given. You will be compared against your teammate, and resource points will be split accordingly. Increase your recognition by improving your driver ratings, your current contract, and other bonuses that we'll cover later.
There we are. So, that is crazy. Look at this. If I were to go to Red Bull, I know I'm not going because I'm going to be in the Ferrari Driver Academy, but look at this. If I were to go to Red Bull, I'd only get 26% of the recognition. That is crazy, because Sergio Perez has literally been terrible all season. And he's been kicked out just now as well. Yeah, these are crazy numbers. If I go to... Actually, it makes sense, because I'm 65 rating, and then as you go down to the bottom teams, Look, at Williams it's 50-50 to Sargent, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna go with the big challenge against Carlos. Oh, actually against Leclerc, because I want this to look like Hamilton and Leclerc in 2025. So there's our settings. Let's go and sign this contract.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, 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 but the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
Here we go. So, I don't know why the music is so loud here, but anyways, looks like we get 27% and not 26 if we go against Charles, so that is interesting. Target rating, I think we're gonna go with 72. So we're just gonna have to perform. Actually, I think 69 is a good target because we can change it once throughout the season. So contract length is for now just 1 season. Hopefully we don't get replaced. Let us sign the contract. There we are. We are now a Scuderia Ferrari driver. And here is the main screen. So, Bahrain Grand Prix is on the 28th. There we are, that's my name. My first name is BhavTech and my second name is Racing. You'll love to see it. Okay, we got 1 goal, complete a race weekend. Done. We will get that done for you, sir. We are the 3rd fastest car at the moment, or 3rd fastest team I should say. Let's just have a look through everything. So obviously we're going to start at the very, very bottom because we didn't race in the previous season. Let's get some resource points. It's time for the grid reveal. Let's go. That music is always so cool to listen to. It literally makes you feel super confident. As Fred was saying, we're confident that the car will be competitive from the start of the season, so we expect you to be racing near the front of the field. Make sure to work hard at car development so we can maintain our advantage to the chasing pack. Very nice. So we're all confident, we're ready to go. Let's get our first upgrades on. Seems like we did not get enough points to afford an upgrade, but that is completely fine. Leclerc's already put something in development. I guess we'll be able to afford an upgrade after practice 1. So, there it is, guys. That is the setup of our career mode. I will be live 3 PM today, Saturday the 21st, for our first live stream for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Practice full, qualifying full, and a 35% race. So we're going to be fighting for the victory. As you can see, we have the 3rd fastest car, so we're not going to be afraid to fight for victory. Red Bull do have the slight edge compared to us and McLaren and Mercedes, but that is completely fine. So I will see you later today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.